Well, I think I'll call this video just a few observations. Um, a lot of my videos I've made, they've cut off on me, so please, I apologize if I was speaking and it just cut off. I still don't know how to make this webcam thing work. But today I was out and about with the kids and we stopped at Wendy's. And they love the Wendy's chicken nuggets. And so anyways, I always get them and I pretty much follow the price. And I hate to say it, but I like the Wendy's triple hamburger. I get it without lettuce and just everything else on it. And what I noticed today is that the prices have all gone up. And I think I had to, I said this in the other video, but if you were to follow food prices or the prices you pay at restaurants, especially our national chains, you will see that within the category of fast food, prices have definitely risen. The price of chicken nuggets this time around for the 5-piece chicken nuggets was $1.39 at our local Wendy's, and just a month ago it was $1.19, and about a year ago they raised the price from 99 cents. It was on the 99-cent value menu to $1.19. So in 1 year, we've seen a 40% increase in the price of chicken nuggets. Now, I don't know how that plays into the national CPI figures, as they don't include food and fuel in the national CPI. They have a very beguiling, ponderous, well, almost unknowable way of measuring things, because they apparently the government skews this by our figures by viewing that something that's new and improved actually is a greater value when it's only the same thing pretty much. So they have some weird ways of looking at the figures, and they also change things out as they like it to make their numbers correct. So the national inflation figures are really a farce, and in no way do those figures relate to the real life you and me. So what I would say to you is when you hear the CPI went up by 2%, I don't know, triple it, quadruple it, whatever, but the real figure is not the right figure. And when I look at what I'm seeing with regard to my local Simi Valley Wendy's, oh wow, it's big change. I mean, there is no meal less than $6 at Wendy's now. In fact, my bill for the three of us was $16.95 for 5 packs of chicken nuggets, 1 large French fry, and 1 triple hamburger and 1 large drink. I don't even buy drinks for the kids. We just share one. A few sips here, a few sips there. So $16.95 for our meal. I don't know what it is in the rest of the country because I haven't traveled much lately, but here in Simi Valley, California, it has definitely gone up in price. The other thing I wanted to talk about is there was an interesting article in our Ventura County Star today, front page, and it had to do with the Census Bureau report of our local population, our local income figures. And in Simi Valley and Thousand Oaks and Oxnard, the population has declined, and that's not surprising because I've seen it. The roads look less crowded. There are less stores open, so there are less people working, and people have had to double up in houses or have left. I suspect that there's a lot of vacant houses here, and I would tell anybody who's a landlord they better not even think about raising rents because there's nobody to rent from them. They're competing with vacant houses. But here in Simi, we had in 2007 127,000 people roughly. Now we're down to 119,000, just above 119,000. So I think it was a 7,200 person drop in our population. And I don't remember or haven't heard of a time when we had a drop in population here. That's the first time I think, or that I know of, that we've had a drop in population. And that's a pretty big drop. That tells me that people are moving away from higher taxes. Maybe I should do that too. They're moving to better job prospects. Maybe Texas. I heard Texas is doing pretty well. So these are things that these are the stats that are coming in now, and it's just proof that what I've told people in the past 2 years is coming true. We are in decline in this state, and I think it's time for people to take notice of that, and we've got to change direction. However, we change direction is anybody's guess, but there's definitely has to be a change in our policy. Our government has to become more austere, and we have to look at the way we tax people and change that. We need to put more money out there from people's personal checks, their personal income. We can't stimulate it anymore because there is no more money from that standpoint, but we can definitely lower taxes, and hopefully that will also stimulate the economy and give people more ability to save, which would stimulate the economy. So anyways, that's all I have to say for right now. I think I'll expand on it a little bit in the next few days, but I will leave you with a picture of a very nice haircutting place that gives you a good haircut for a few bucks here in Simi Valley. It's called Straight Cut, and I'll just put that on the screen somehow, hold it up there for a while, and let it run with this. It's called Straight Cuts right there on well, maybe I'll move it in a little bit, but for 12 bucks, maybe it's 14, 12 bucks you get a pretty good haircut. I think on Sundays they have a deal. It's about 10 bucks. So anyways, I'll let it run there for a little bit, hold it up because I'm trying to run out the clock on my YouTube. Maybe I'll get my whole speech in there. Who knows? But anyways, here it is, Straight Cut. And the lady who owns it, she's really nice. I think her name is Annie. But it's a pretty good haircut, for what you get. And I think I'm going to go back there soon because I need one. So here it is, Straight Cut.